Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm joining you today from London because we heard yesterday evening that MPs passed a bill for Britain to leave the EU on the 31st of January. Finally, so the majority was 330 to 231 seats. We also heard the Ukraine-bound plane, which crashed in Iran earlier this week, killing 176 people, was brought down by Iranian missiles. However, nothing's been confirmed, but reports have emerged. We also saw that the US House is looking to limit Trump's power in terms of military, where a vote was passed. However, it is unlikely to pass in the Senate, where Republicans hold a large majority. If we look at indices, so indices in the Asian session continued their rally. We saw that the Hang Seng was up, the Australian index was also up, and the Nikkei 225 rallied as well. Things have pulled back a little bit this morning after opening up. The FTSE is flat for today, down 0.03%, and the Dow Jones Futures Index is up 0.15%, and the S&P 500 Futures is also up 0.17%. If we move to shares, we saw a few earnings this morning. So we saw the airliners rallied this morning. We saw the Ryanair was up 6%, IAG, which is a BA share, is up 4.5%, and EasyJet is up 3.5%. Ryanair was also boosted because they upgraded their full year earnings. We also saw that JD expected full year profits to hit their upper quartile of expectations, so the share saw a 5% rise this morning. However, it's fallen back, down over 1.7% this morning at 811 points. We also saw that Superdry tanked over 20% this morning at opening. This is because they expected 0 to 10 million in profits after analysts expected for the same as last year, £40.5 million. The share is now recovered a little bit, down 16.15%. If we move to commodities, we see that gold is down for the day 0.11% at 115.51 per ounce. And we see the oil continues to fall, with Brent crude down 0.3% and WTI down 0.2%. If we move to the FX market, we see that the volatility has decreased. We see that the pound USD is down a little for today. It didn't fall as much as I would have expected, with the bill being passed for an EU exit on the 31st of January. But it has held above the 1.3 level of support, which is key. If we look at the Euro USD, it is down slightly for today as well. This is because of some weak EU data emerging this morning. And we also see that the USD Japan is flat for today, but slightly up. If we move to the bond market, we see that across the board bonds are down in terms of yield, so prices are rising. We see the UK 2-year and 10-year is down, and the US 2-year and 10-year is also down. The German 2-year is flat, but the 10-year is down. Thank you for listening.